Motorola, a brand that created this segment, now can't compete with the other brands. Motorola, a world-known brand, one of the most trusted brand, is now struggling to compete with the other brands. What's up guys, it's your Nerdy Parose. In this video, let's talk about the new Moto G9. You got me. See, I'm not going to bother you with the specifications. Let's just get this straight that the new Moto G9 is a total disappointment. And as anyone out there buying a smartphone, if they're thinking of buying the Moto G9, so they must be thinking that it have to be an upgrade to the previous Moto G8, but actually it's a downgrade. Let's just go and see that what has the Moto G9 brought to the table in comparison of its previous generation, the Moto G8. Let's go and compare them. So as you can see that the new Moto G9 is actually a downgrade in comparison to the Moto G8. The price is pretty much lower, but if you see the terms, like it has a 720p screen, whereas the Moto G8 had the 1080p screen. The storage is pretty same, and the camera setup is also a bit of a downgrade than the Moto G8. And if you will look at the processor, the Snapdragon 665 and the Snapdragon 662, both of the processors are actually pretty same, are actually the similar processors, but the only difference is that the 622 is a newer processor. So only upgrade is, I would say, the terms of battery, like it's an upgrade from 4000 to 5000. But if you're not delivering a great camera, a great processor, even not a great screen, I don't get it that why Moto is giving a 720p screen in 2020, which doesn't seems right. Now let's dive into the market and see what the other brands have for us, because the consumers in that exact price range. So the few smartphones you get at the price range which are very well are the Redmi 9 Prime, the Redmi Note 9 and the Realme Narzo 10, and obviously the Moto G9. So let's compare these four smartphones and let's see what the Redmi and Realme has to offer us and what Moto is offering us. So the other smartphone options you get in this exact price range are the Redmi 9 Prime, the Redmi Note 9, the Moto G9 and the Realme Narzo 10. So talking about the display, if you come to the display, the Redmi 9 Prime and the Redmi Note Prime have the better display. They have the 1080p display. And talking about the storage, I would say the Redmi 9 Prime, Note 9 and even the Realme Narzo 10 are better than the G9, because in G9 you get a hybrid SIM slot, so you have option to like a dual SIM or a SIM plus memory card. So, and talking about the extra features, in Redmi devices you get the IR blaster, and in the Motorola you get NFC. So NFC is actually a really great thing to have, but still in India giving this NFC features and not giving the required features like a good processor and good camera doesn't make any sense. Now talking about the camera, I would actually say that if the Redmi Note 9 and the Realme Narzo 10 have the great camera setup here, and the front, and as you can see about the front camera, the Realme Narzo 10 and again the Redmi Note 9 have the higher cameras. And if talking about the processor, the three processors here right now, the G80, the G85 and 662. So the G80 and G85 are better processors than the 662. The 662 is slower than these processor. Talking in terms of battery, all the four smartphones have around 5000 mAh battery, but the Note 9 comes with a 22 watt fast charging, which is great to see. So
if I would recommend in this budget price, in this budget range, I would recommend everyone to get the Redmi Note 9 because it has a better display, a better design, a better features. That's the best phone you can get in 12,000, under 12,000 or 12,000.
I would have to say that if you are still considering buying the Moto G9, so I would say go for the Moto G9 only and only when your priority is the OS, the operating software. Because the only good thing about the Moto G9 is its OS, its operating system. It's a clean Android, it's just clean. It doesn't have any bloatware or anything. So that's all for today. I hope you really like this video. If you like the video, go and hit the like button. Please subscribe to my channel as I really need your support. So it's your Nari Parosi signing off.